Hey, well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. Now, check out this news in the Bronx daycare death that I heard recently. Check this out, y'all.
But we begin tonight with new developments in the heartbreaking incident at a daycare in the Bronx where one child died and three others were hospitalized after showing symptoms of exposure to opioids. Good evening, I'm Arthur Chien. The owner of the daycare tonight is being held without bond, while the other person under arrest is waiting to be arraigned. Fox 5's Stephanie Bertini joins us live right now from outside the courthouse in the Bronx with the latest. Hey, Stephanie.
Hi, Arthur. That daycare owner and her husband's cousin are each facing a string of charges, including murder. She stood before the judge just a short time ago. He is expected to be arraigned either later tonight or tomorrow. This is video of 36-year-old Gray Mendez, the daycare owner, walking out of the 52nd precinct in handcuffs. You can see a serious look on her face. She did not look up at the cameras earlier today. 41-year-old Carlisto Acevedo Brito kept his head down as police walked him out of the same precinct also earlier today. Police allege one-year-old Nicholas Dominici died after exposure to drugs at Divino Nino Daycare. Three other children were also exposed, according to the NYPD. Police were called to the daycare Friday afternoon. The children, according to detectives, were unresponsive. All of them treated with Narcan, which is used to reverse drug overdoses in life-threatening situations. The surviving children are still in the hospital. The duo arrested by the NYPD after a search warrant was executed at the daycare. Detectives say they found 1 kilo of fentanyl and 3-kilo presses, essentially drug paraphernalia, inside the apartment that the daycare was operating out of, and that Brito was renting a room in that apartment. Mendez's attorney says she had nothing to do with it.
It's a tragedy for the children. It's a tragedy for her, because I don't believe she's involved with what happened. So it's really bad all around. It's terrible for everybody. She had no idea about what was in the closet. She called the cops. Would you call the cops if you know that there's fentanyl in your apartment?
No.
Of course not.
Mendez's family showed up to court. They did not comment. They did not talk to the media at all. Now, she's being held, Arthur, without bond because the judge has determined that she could be a flight risk. They're saying she has ties to the Dominican Republic. We will, of course, continue to follow this developing story. We know, Arthur, Mendez is back in court September 21st. Back to you.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, sad story. Very, 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 very sad story. And sad situation that happened in the Bronx. I heard the news was very disturbing about a 1-year-old baby that passed away because fentanyl. People were smuggling had fentanyl, smuggling fentanyl underneath the daycare in the daycare center in the Bronx, New York. This news is coming out of Fox 5 out of New York City, and three other kids. I think three other kids survived. They revived some of the kids. So the kids are revived, but the 1-year-old boy is killed. That's why I have a picture of the little 1-year-old boy is killed, and it's sad that people will do anything for a fix or money. And even if it caused an innocent life, children are innocent. They're angels that the Lord blessed us with. And then they grow up and then they get corrupted into this corrupted system and corrupted world. And it's sad that you could grow so cold. We're living in a world where people don't care if you have children. People don't care if you have babies. They'll do what they want to get what they want. They'll scheme you out of money, don't care if you have children or not. They'll hide their drugs in a daycare center where children are being watched. And it's sad because you wish you was home to take care of your children. You wish you was home to mind your children and take care of your children. But mommy and daddy gotta work. You gotta work. And the system is made up that way where you have to work, you have no choice but to work, and you which the best people that can take care of your kid is yourself. But unfortunately, you have to work, you gotta run to work. Unfortunately, you gotta provide food on the table, and you can't stay home. That's why I believe, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it. I know I believe in investing in assets. I believe in online working from wherever you want to work, and like some of these online businesses. And the thing is that and that's facts. I believe in online businesses, and I believe in investing in assets where you don't have to run to a job. You can watch your kids and take care of your kids yourself. You ain't gotta put them in a daycare because who can you trust? You put them in a daycare and you just hope and pray when you're at work that the people that you paid to watch your children is doing the right thing. And now it goes to the fact of who can you trust. That's why I say, ladies and gentlemen, when you get up in the morning, you pray. You pray over your kids. Pray over your kids. In your quiet time, you pray over. If you have children, you pray over your kids. If you don't have children, you pray over your family. Pray over your family or pray over your nieces and nephew. Pray over them. Pray for them. Because we're living in a dog and dangerous world where people just don't care. They'll do what they want to do, and they'll smuggle fentanyl, any type of drugs they want to do. Look, the baby died. The 1-year-old died. If so sad. 1-year-old boy died in a daycare center. When you drop your kids off, you don't expect that. You don't expect the kids to be harmed. And you wish you was there for them. You wish you was home. And it's sad because got the two people arrested. The one that runs the daycare center and the guy that she's with. And someone told me earlier today during this case that somebody escaped and ran over. They didn't catch everybody. Somebody ran to the Dominican Republic. I'm not too sure if that's true. Yeah, not too sure if it's true. But it's sad though to see that you can't even put your kids. You gotta pray for. That's why I say pray on your kids, because when your kids are out there and you at work, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. You could be thinking something, you just don't know what's going on. And we're living in times where people are just self-centered, people are selfish and only think about themselves. They only think about themselves. They don't think about, well, this man has children, or this man has a family. They only concerned and care about themselves. More me, my riches, as long as I have my riches, and forget about the rest of everybody. Forget about your family. They don't care if you have babies that you gotta mind and watch. Look, they had the fentanyl right in the daycare center where they reside. If that's not evil to you, I don't know what else is. That's evil. All the kids could have died, but one passed away. A baby, 1-year-old baby passed away, and then 3 other kids. Well, they revived the other kids. My condolences to the family of the child. My deepest condolences to the family of the child. My deepest condolences. And R.I.P. to that little angel. Sad. What the live word today is going on in Matthew chapter 24, verses 12. Because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most grow cold. Because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most grow cold. We're living in a cold, dog world that people don't care about if you have a family, if you have children. They do what they want to do. They do what they got to do to satisfy their needs, their flesh, which is their flesh. Well, this is Zaccheus. With another live word of the day, God bless. And let's pray for our children. Let's be mindful. Let's pray for each other. Pray for our children to keep your hands of safety over God's safety and protection over them. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we can't trust this world out here. We're living in an evil and demonic world. And you gotta pray. You gotta find time to pray. You gotta find time to develop a prayer closet. Well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. God bless. And if you like what I shared, this news, this sad news, smash that like button. Also subscribe to my channel, Zaccheus Gospel. I got more content coming for you. So I thank you for your support, thank you for your love, and thank you for always, especially my subscribers, for streaming my content. Thank you so much, and God bless. Peace and blessings, y'all. Until next time.